overall, in all the directions that we want to take our economy, they are not directions that create jobs because of the modernization, because of the automation. Even in terms of farming. Now, at B2Gold, part of their long-term strategy is for after they stop mining. They've set up various other businesses on the same ground, including a very successful maize farming unit, which was actually last year the biggest independent supplier to number mills of maize. So it's a very successful mine. But those maize fields are circular so that the irrigation and the harvesting and all of the things can be automated. And they have very few farm workers there. So we see even in terms of agriculture, which has historically been for Namibia a big supplier of jobs, we are moving towards automation and we are losing jobs. We might be producing more food, but there's no work there.
There's no work.
Even in terms of our own industry in the media, you know, AI is really gutting the newsroom. There's fewer and fewer experienced journalists and news workers being employed all the time. And I'm very worried because I don't see how we can reconcile our stated goals, which we are committed to and have been trying to achieve for many years now, and our need for employment. You know that officially we are on almost 40% unemployment. Unofficially, those statistics have been questioned even when they came out last year.
That.
And some people say that it's much closer to 50. We might even be over 50. Definitely in terms of youth unemployment, even the official figures puts it at 44.4%. Now, the youth, that is your most productive sector of your society, of your population. And if those people are not working, you've got a big problem. So, it's worrisome.
I mean, and you're asking questions that I don't have the answers to. And I don't know if you've ruminated over any potential solutions to this.
I think if we make a conscious decision that we need to give priority and preference to jobs or developments which require lots of labor. That might be a solution. Now, that is a trade-off because obviously labor-intensive development is much more costly. It's less efficient. But what is the point of, for instance, having a beautiful new road which you built at the least cost and the maximum efficiency, but all the people who would have used that road are unemployed and therefore stuck where they are because even to travel costs money. And to have money, you need work. We have some social safety nets in Namibia, but they are very porous. Lots of people fall through the gaps, and even those who are assisted, it is not enough to sustain a living, not for anybody. If you look at old age pension, right now our pensioners are unhappily waiting on the promise to be fulfilled that the pension will be increased from the current 1,600 to 3,000.
And I remember the president had said,
hold on.
We're going to deal with the youth right now. But what you're talking about is a twofold problem that affects the aforementioned youth, and it's not something that you seem to be able to mitigate in just a short period of time. We need lasting solutions.
We need lasting solutions. You see, the thing about the old age pension, it doesn't just sustain pensioners. Pensioners are the heart of our families. They take care of the little kids that their children make, their grandkids. Generally live with their grandmothers and grandfathers. That's part of our Namibian society. And even their children, the young people that we are talking about, the productive people, they tend to stay at home much longer because they can't afford to move out. Housing costs are ridiculous. Even a shack here in Windhoek, you can't get a room for maybe less than 2,500. And that's a lot of money for every month. Considering that the person who's helping you with money is only receiving 1,600. They have to maintain themselves, their own home. They have to look after the grandkids. They are the heart of the society. That's why the pensioners need that increase, and nobody disputes that the increase is needed,
Yeah.
because their children are not in a position to help out or even to take care of their own children.
My goodness.